Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Saad Hashim. Welcome back to my channel Saad Hashim Works. And it's been long. I hope all of you are doing good. And the movie that we are going to be reviewing this week is a Japanese film directed by Chie Hayakawa, and the film is titled 1075. So here goes the review. Hope you all like it. So the storyline of the film goes like, as a new policy and a program launched by the Japanese government titled as Plan 75 serves all those who are turning 75 or have crossed the age of 75, as they are now being considered as a burden on the economy, also have little or no work to do. So Plan 75 helps them to be a part of the program, and through medical assistance their lives will be taken. And the protagonist, Michi Kakutani, is 78 and trying everything possible, so she must not opt for this program. All the hurdles she faces and the emotional draining she goes through forms the basic storyline of Plan 75. Now, what's good about the film? The good: a slow burn screenplay and yet engaging. Usually, slow burn narratives are not everyone's cup of tea because it demands the viewer's patience in the first place to sit and see the narrative progress slowly. Something that the storytelling of Plan 75 offers to us from the very first scene of the film. You can actually figure out the pace it will go in the scenes that will come later. You do figure out what is going to happen in the film after the initial two scenes. Your protagonist is an elder woman. A thought might come in your mind: will the story be really engaging? Yes, I assure you it is really engaging as the narrative progresses forwards. It is all because of our protagonist Michi Kakutani and her continuous efforts of not giving up, because she's 78 and there are not many jobs that are given to her because of her age, but she still keeps on going, because if she doesn't, then she will have to be a part of Plan 75. There is this scene in the film which is one of my favorite sequences from the film. It is when Michi is willing to do any job she gets because the fear of taking part in this program and giving away herself so easily, she was not ready for it. So she gets this job at the highway of guiding trawlers, cars in the right direction of the road. There are no dialogues in that scene, it's just action, and it says so much about what the character is going through. She's 78, it's a tough job. There are moments when you see she actually takes break to just breathe. It is so moving as a scene and beautifully captured the journey of our character. A good, engaging performance. Movies that show characters who are who are on self-exploration journey, and they are tired and lonely as they don't want to do what they are doing currently or are forced to do. That's what our character does here so convincingly in Plan 75. There is this one scene where she is talking to this woman on call for a babysitting job, and by the end of the call she does not get it. The disappointment she goes through in that moment as she loses another chance of getting a job, all these failures will lead her to take part in Plan 75. There are so many sequences in the film where a lead character is just sitting quietly without uttering a word, but you see her in such hopeless state that you can't help but to get attached with her. Her performance in the film is so natural and smooth that you can relate to everything she is going through, because that's how your grandparents are when they reach this age. Even the supporting cast of the film did a good job, because both the characters Maria and Hiromu were part of this program. The boy was working as a sales agent of this program, convincing people who are about to turn 75 or are above that they should be a part of this program, as it will be a better decision for them to take at this stage of their life. Maria, who is newly appointed to this job at Plan 75, and she is responsible to take out all the belongings from their clothes, purse, wallet, separate their belts, shoes, and other stuff. There is a small scene where Maria, while separating stuff from their clothes, the people who have taken part in Plan 75, and from one of the clothes she finds some money, and the other old man working with her tells her to have it. And in that moment, in that brief moment, the look on Maria's face, she is in a state of thinking Is it even right to take this money? Or have I become too heartless that I'm willing to take this money? That entire sequence was captured so beautifully. Cinematography that fits right in this type of genre movies, which are slow burn. Cinematography by Hideo Urata is so on point. What a slow burn narratives like this deserve. See all the moments in which our protagonist is captured in her loneliness. It indulges you so much and attaches you to the character so much that you want her to escape out of it. See that scene where she is talking to one of the young girls from the program. The moment is so nicely captured, which also shows our character's desperateness of wanting to talk to someone who could listen to her and ask her what she wants in her life right now. Does she really want to be a part of Plan 75? That entire moment is captured so beautifully, and one of my favorite wholesome moment was when our protagonist went to bowling arena with a young girl, and seeing her enjoying with these youngsters was the happiest moment for me in the film. Now comes what didn't work for the film. There are only few things that I think didn't work for the film, and they go something like this. The thing that I feel could be improved from the screenplay was that Maria's character could be explored a little more in the film, because the situation she was living through Plan 75 was really interesting. To pretend that the job is she is doing in Plan 75 is a normal job like any other job. The bubble she was forcing herself to live in, and that tug of war she was going through all this time, was a really interesting subplot which could be explored a little more. But that didn't happen. So that was the review, guys, for Plan 75. You can download Plan 75 from torrent easily. It's easily available there, and you can watch it and tell me how did you like the movie or not, and tell me in the comments below how was the review and what you were thinking about the movie when you watch it. And until next time, this is me, Saad Hashim, signing off. Take care. Allah Hafiz until we meet for another movie review from a different cinema. Take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.